talked to John Roberts about it. He was pretty definitive that it was not an accident. It was deliberately set. But let's talk about it anyway. I mean, they were drunk. Maybe you're really hammered and you decide you're going to put on a little green tea or something like that to sober up. And then you forget. You pass out. You forget about the burner you left on. I mean.
Yeah. Although, accelerant.
And then on your way back to your cot in the living room to pass out, you trip over that can of gas.
That you keep by the door? In case of emergency?
You pick it up upside down and it's just trailing behind you somehow.
I'm kind of thinking, maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't like it. Do you like it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, the only other suspect that we haven't talked about, if indeed it wasn't Clarence or Geneva that did it, would be one of their children.
Yeah.
Because,
they have pretty good reason.
If you think about it, your dad disappeared and apparently tried to defraud the insurance company and, in a way, has smeared the family name. I mean, they were not happy to the point that they disowned their mother, so they must have been carrying some sort of baggage.
Yeah, but she didn't have a life insurance policy or anything.
But they may have believed that she was in on it. And so
they just killed her because they were mad at her?
Yeah, well, no. So they disown her because they're mad at her, and then one of them catches wind that Clarence is back, and through whatever process, and so they go over, and maybe it's a scenario where they walk in and they say, oh yeah, that's him, and they're here, and I don't know what ensues from there, and then
actually maybe
somebody drops a cigarette.
I mean, just
don't
drop a cigarette. Whoops, Butterfingers. I'm actually just thinking about this. What if? The appeal had just been revoked, right? So they said, no, he didn't die in the first fire definitively. And so what if a kid thought, oh, well, the insurance will pay out if he dies in a different fire.
And we know it's him.
And we can prove it's him. So
that would be pretty stupid because who's been paying the premiums? I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying that kid is stupid.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's okay. You're saying I'm stupid.
No.
That's fine. I'm stupid.
I'm not saying you're not stupid. Some of your theories are. I'm totally kidding. Devin's a smart person.
I'm smart. It's fine. And I don't know. Maybe they're dumb, but it kind of ran in the family.
Well, yeah, that's true. There is some raging dumbness out there. There is that possibility that they were mad at their dad about the whole thing. They were very disappointed. They decided to go burn the house down. But there's also another person who might have been motivated, which is family of the vagrant that was killed. Although whoever it was never identified. Nobody ever figured out who it was. Might just be that the family knew who it was and kept their mouths shut, and then when they got their chance for a little vengeance, they came and took it.
But we don't know if the vagrant was local.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the hard part with that, is he may have been traveling around. What was the phrase we used before? A
Ramblin' man?
Yes.
Jet-setting wino.
Oh, that actually hasn't come out yet.
That's what I'm aspiring to be someday.
Yeah. Ramblin' man.
No, jet-setting wino.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aren't you already?
Shh.
I don't know. I mean, the people that are vagrants and take up residence in small towns, I don't think they jet in from New York City to take up residence in Nashville, Indiana. But
sorry, everyone who's from. Oh wait, no. Okay, wait, no.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And let's see. Well, I guess that's about.
It is.
Yeah,
so I think that I don't know why they both died in the second fire. I don't have a resolution to that, but definitely Clarence did not die in the first fire. Definitely he died in the second fire.
Looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But I still am not satisfied as to a reason why. What about you?
So I think we're all in agreement on the fact that it was Clarence in the second fire, not in the first.
Yeah.
But I still think that it had to have been one of the two that set the fire. While it's
on accident or on purpose?
With their track record, I really don't know. I mean, the problem is that it's so easy to say that it's some unknown outside third party, part of some giant conspiracy against the Roberts family. It just seems too easy.
Was Clarence a smoker?
Everybody was a smoker at that time.
That's a good point.
It was the 70s and 80s.
Maybe he accidentally, dropped a bunch of accelerant and then went out to smoke and accidentally flicked it in the house. And he was like, oh no, my love, Geneva.
And ran inside.
Ran inside
and then was like, oh no, why did you nail the front door shut?
Yeah.
We're stuck in here.
I like that, yeah.
And then he died tragically a hero.
Yeah, I know.
It's the perfect theory.
That's such a good point. I'm going to go with that one.
Great.
Well, actually, I kind of have I've already talked about there were people who were disappointed by the outcome of the court hearing, and I think that there might have been a creditor or two back there who maybe, who knows? I mean,
They usually just break kneecaps, though. Why are you, like, murder?
Well,
they're never going to get their money if they murder him.
Well, let's not forget that. I mean, we don't know the circumstances, but you could have owed somebody a bunch of money. It could have led to this person's financial ruin, that they were left holding the bag, or at least a lot of hardship. And of course, everybody knew by this point that Clarence was a murderer, and so he probably figured, well, I hate his guts. He wrecked my business or whatever, and also he's a murderer. Why not go burn him out? Hey, so it could have been somebody like that.
So the other thing about, don't kill them because you won't get your money is there are people that are made an example of.
That's true.
So let's just...
You think Nashville is such a hotbed for loan sharks that they had to make an example of him?
If this guy liked to spend money as much as it seems that he did, he may have been in for really deep.
Yeah.
And to such a degree that it was worth it to cut their losses in order to make sure everybody else, whoever borrowed from them again, paid up.
That's fair.
Okay.
So does anybody in the audience have theories?
Yeah, let's hear some theories. OJ first, anybody?
No?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a hand. What's that? Russian hackers? I like that
Masons?
one.
Masons? That's a good theory.
That's the Illuminati?
But why?
Maybe he wanted to get out, so he faked his death the first time, and then they found out he was still alive and maybe going to leak their super secrets.
I don't think the Grand Masons that listen to us are going to be really happy with that theory.
No, they're already kind of after us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm liking the Masons.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, I see a hand. Oh, Chupacabra, we got that.
Did he murder or what? It was a murder?
Yeah, he murdered. They accidentally. Well, it was by accident.
Turns out Clarence actually had a goat farm.
Murder. More blood.
Chupi is not that incompetent.
They were just having a raucous party, throwing liquor everywhere.
Well, no, I mean, it could be basically the equivalent of grain alcohol. Really potent stuff.
Yeah.
That would explain. That would actually explain. That's a good point. That would explain the blood alcohol content.
Maybe they had a fight. They were throwing liquor bottles at one another, and they were. And
it could have just knocked over, actually.
Yeah.
Worst water balloon fight ever.
What if there was a slant on the foundation? Could have been on a slant.
Yeah,
and they
probably
knocked it over, and it just ran out.
Okay.
And then Clarence flicked the cigarette, and he was a hero, and it's perfect. It's a good idea. Yeah.
I see a hand.
Yeah.
Well, there have been all these cases that were overturned based on faulty fire science, and a lot of them did have the false, finding that there was accelerant used, and it turned out to be an accident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Living in like a shack, there's so many ways to accidentally set a fire, like fall asleep with a cigarette, like have the oven open because you got a heat, like using candles, bad electricity. It doesn't seem so out of the question that it might have just been
A total accident.
Yeah, we
entirely possible.
We don't know how many fires they were actually investigating in that area.
Just the two, probably.
Yeah, probably.
They've had 2 fires in 10 years and the same guy at both of them. But
it's a little suspicious.
Yeah, it could have been a guy who didn't know what he was doing and just said.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, you said that he did the first fire and should know how long, but if he was planning on leaving Geneva and she argued with him, the longer you leave gasoline to sit, the more fumes. The fire goes up.
Yeah.
So he may have just misjudged, and when he lit it, it just went up.
True.
Yeah. Maybe. He thought he had more time than he actually did have.
Yeah, it's a good theory.
Okay, and for our listeners out there who couldn't hear her talking, she was saying that the gasoline could have put out a lot more fumes than he realized, and he misjudged that. Okay, good theory.
Spontaneous combustion.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's what we were waiting for.
This is the reason you don't drink till you get to point 2 or 3.
Yeah. OJ spontaneously combusted. It's perfect.
All right, and now we get down to the actual topic of this podcast. So time to start.
Spontaneous combustion.
Yes.
Welcome to Thinking Sideways. We're going to talk about.
Oh,
is there another
we're
hand?
out of time. Damn it.
Oh, our intern has a theory.
Well, going off, they were drunk, right?
They were hammered.
One would assume.
They weren't just drunk.
So he already knows how to set fire.
I think so.
Maybe.
He thinks he's going to do it. He builds up his liquid courage. Screws up.
Uh-huh.
bad. Or it was intentional murder-suicide.
Could have been.
Thank you for recapping our theories. That was very helpful.
So if it's murder-suicide, are you saying then that the reason that his blood alcohol content was so high was so that he was so blasted he wouldn't feel anything? Would that be the reason that he did that?
Or that he would have enough of the bravery to do it.
Bravery.
Liquid courage,
Stumbling bravery, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Falling
like
asleep bravery.
Yeah, it could have been, too. He was just like, flicking that match and then passes out at the very moment that, the fire goes up. Just, yeah.
He was doing that Zippo trick from 4 Rooms.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Just trying to turn it on a number of times.
I saw a hand back there somewhere.
Aliens.
Oh, alien loan sharks.
Alien loan sharks, I like it.
alien loan sharks.
Yeah.
So they lent him like 100,000 alien drachmas, and he just wasn't.
Drop-a-stones.
Drop-a-stones.
Drop-a-stones, is that what it was? Yeah. I'm liking the aliens. That's good.
And it would explain why they died. I mean, maybe they were trying to kneecap them, and they were like, oops.
We don't understand how your weird physiology works.
Well, they thought it was a hammer, but it was a Bic lighter. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Dumb
Any
aliens.
more theories out there? Any general questions? We have, I don't know. We probably have the room for as long as we want.
We got a little bit longer.
Well,
We're
yeah.
important.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
General question.
Yeah.
This featured on Unsolved Mysteries.
No, that's not where we found it. I wasn't watching it on the couch at home.
It was, but
That didn't
apparently-
happen.
Yeah, I talked to a local journalist in Brown County, and apparently it's a huge story in Brown County. So, yeah, and by the way, that's not that far south of here. If you guys all want to take a jaunt down there and just walk in a local store or gas station and ask them about it, I'm sure you'll find people that'll talk to you about it down
According
there.
to reporting, everybody has a theory.
Joe was going to take an Uber down there last night, but that didn't pan out.
Well, I was trying to talk these guys into going down there, and then you could say you've been to Nashville.